Hey there, everybody. It's Angelo. It's Saturday, where it's about 7:45 almost. Um, might upload this a little bit later, depending on what I wind up doing tonight and how much time I have to edit it. But it's another day of you know, spending time with my grandma being here, which is good stuff. I haven't seen her in a while. But with that being said, we have started to push towards decorating the house for Christmas, trying to get all that out of the way. I'm pretty sure we're hosting again this year. And so we're going through all that process of bringing everything down, which has already been done. I carried most of it, and then deciding what we're putting out, what's going back, and all that other stuff. But with that being said, do me a huge favor: subscribe, hit the notification bell, um, do all the good stuff. It helps me know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong, and it also just gives me a better idea of how I can give you guys a better experience. So I really would appreciate it. And with that being said, I'm gonna actually get into talking about how I've been doing recently. So yesterday, I I posted on the channel. I think at least I posted a short about it. Um, that I was sneezing like crazy, and I wasn't really sure about why it was happening. But ever since this morning, I've been fine. So I'm not really sure what happened. A little confusing. Kind of just disappeared on me. That seems to be a common thing that happens for some reason. Is I will get something old and unpack it, spend a day cleaning, something like that, and then out of nowhere it's just poof gone. You're no longer sneezing like you're sicker than you've ever been, basically. I don't know why it happens. I don't think I have been diagnosed with any allergies regarding that type of stuff, but who knows. um Otherwise, feeling okay. Like I said, everything's get back to normal, which is nice. And just taking a few minutes of my time to film this, and then I'll hopefully have this uploaded later tonight. I want to keep the streak going as best I can. So let me know what you guys think about for example, when is too early for Christmas music or holiday music in general, because I've been hearing it since Thanksgiving, and I have already heard Mariah Carey more times than I care to listen to her in a season, and I'm sure that will continue. Um, if you know what I'm talking about, then let me know what your feelings are about that, at least that song specifically. And otherwise, just gonna keep getting into what we're talking about with decorations. Spent like a ridiculous amount of time untangling two lines of Christmas lights, because apparently there were these like special LED strands that were super super thin, and they wound up being intertwined with each other, and it wound up being basically like an impossible knot. Took me about an hour to separate the strands from each other, so that made me feel like a little bit of a doofus, to be honest. But it happens. Someone's got to do it, and I drew the short straw. um I did a lot of carrying things down from the not from the garage. I don't know why I just said that, but from the attic. And so I had to go down basically like a flight and a half of stairs, while I'm carrying three boxes stacked on top of each other while I can't really see much. So you kind of it's good that I have a sense of the stairs in this house, because after all that time that you spend making sure you're not dropping anything. You want to make sure you don't send yourself down the stairs either. Um, but otherwise, really, I've kind of just been on sit back role. Basically, if someone doesn't know what something is and I recognize it, be like, hey, that's this from this. this, and then they'll make the decision on whether they want to put it out or they want to put it away. There's been a few things that have popped up from other people's houses from when before they moved. Sorry, I'm adjusting the camera a little bit, and like funny things like that. So we're kind of rediscovering some stuff, and that's been a little bit exciting, but at the same time, it's been stressful because my dad at least wanted to use all this, the older Christmas lights, the big bulbs. Um, but unfortunately, they kept on popping, and you can't use them if that's what's going to happen, if they're going to break, or if someone's going to get hurt. So we had to audible that a little bit and go to standard lights. We have one of those laser projectors we put up on the trees in the front yard. We don't have any evergreens like that, so I apologize in advance to all of the people that do get blinded by the laser thing. Um, but other than that, really, it's been an okay weekend so far. Feeling all right. Um, been a little stressed out. There's always an adjustment period when another person is living in the house and they have a different standard of how they live, I guess, if that makes any sense. There's a lot more foot traffic in this house than my grandma's house, so it gets dirtier a lot faster, or dirtier to, I guess, her standard a lot faster, and which means that we kind of have to change the way we live a little bit sometimes, which is not a bad thing. It's just an adjustment thing. It takes a little bit. Otherwise, we're keeping moving along. Um, Trying to get motivated again. I got to get myself back into lifting and doing some other stuff like that. But um, at the same time, I also do have to find some gifts. I got to find the money for the gifts also, because the economy is not treating us well this year, regarding prices of literally anything. So that's going to be exciting, considering we're doing like we're hosting, and then we're also going to a relative's house, and so that means we're doing me and my sister are doing two different white elephants, which is another, you know, two gifts to buy. So that's a whole different thing. But other than that, right now, kind of just trying to hang out, chill out. I'll probably do wall ball a little bit later. I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. With that being said, uh, you know, if you feel like you're having a hard time or you're struggling with something, um, and you have like some obstacle that you were trying to overcome, know that you can overcome that obstacle, because there are plenty of people that have overcome very, very tremendously difficult obstacles to go on and do great things. And you can be one of those people that does something great, as well as, keep on fighting. Don't give up. Fight the good fight with me. And I'm not quitting, so you better not quit either. And I hope you all are doing good. I will talk to you all very soon. Have a great rest of your day.